welcome to Joyce's Creative Corner. So this is our scrapbooking kit. So we have 2 of the rose paper. We have 1 fussy cut, and I have cut the whole sheet. That's quite pretty to use as well, but I have used all of these. We have 1 of the presents, and we have 2 of magical tomes, and we also have a packet of laser cuts, and they're called Holy Laser cut stickers. They're actually stickers, so just to give you an idea, you stick them off and they have already double-sided tape on them. So that will be our kit for this week, and I'll quickly show you what we are making. We're making a double page layout. Fantastic. And I am going to change this because I would like a big 6x8 photo there instead of single photos. I've made them so that will fit 6x4 photos. So that was that one. And then with my leftovers, I made a single page layout. As far as paper is concerned, there's not much left over. After I made those, there's just some bits and pieces. And I've got a few more bits and pieces of these. But we do have almost half a packet of the laser cuts left over. So we can use them on another project or for some cards. Okay, so I'll put the video on how to make those projects, and then I'll come back and we'll see you at the end. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut it at 5 inches at the top, and we're going to put this one aside. We will then cut it at 6 inches, so we have 2 pieces at 6 inches. And then what we'll do is we'll turn it over and we'll measure 3 inches and cut it at 3 inches at an angle. So we get these 2 pieces. We'll do the same at the other side. So we end up with 2 pieces like that and 2 pieces like that. Okay, then we'll take this part, we'll remove our zip strip, and then we'll go this way and we'll cut 6 inches down the middle. And we end up with 2 6 inches. Next part, we're going to get this one. And on this side, we're going to glue it to that. We're going to overlap it about 1/4 inch. It doesn't have to be exact, because we will be trimming it. But obviously you don't want any of that to show. So make sure it's nice and straight. And then we'll go this way. And we'll cut it at 12. And now we have our base paper, 12 by 12. We will be doing the same to this part. We have another one of these sheets. So we'll go down and we're going to glue it on that side. So we're actually gluing it on the side that we cut it. And then we'll cut our 12 inches. So I'll put it upside down, that way I can get a good I can see the size. And we'll cut it. So I now have my base pages, 1 and 2. Let's see if you're there on the screen. And they are. Excellent. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in these pieces that we've cut. So we're going to go about there and about there. 2 inches from the bottom. And we'll stick it on. And then that one. I'm gonna eyeball it, but we can measure about 2 inches from the bottom if you really want to. The next part, we'll pop this one aside. You have another one of this one. And I have cut 2.5 inches from the bottom. 2.5 inches from the bottom, and then cut it 6 inches. And what I will do is I'm gonna give them little tails. So I'm gonna fold them. And I'm gonna bring in my scissors, and I'm gonna go, how much am I gonna go in? About 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and then do it as an angle. And I get 2 exactly the same. Oops, other way around. And we're gonna center it. And as you notice, I don't go too close to the outside because I like tucking things in. So we'll see how it goes. So that one there, and then the other one on the other side. Oops. And we'll center this one again. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're gonna get this one out, and I will be fussy cutting all of it. Okay, so if these are my photos, I gave them a little bit of a trim. Okay, so we have photo 1, photo 2, photo 3. Now, you could have done a 2 6 by 8s over here if you want 2 big photos and then a couple of smaller ones. Or you can go, if it's a big day with families, you can actually make lots of little ones. It just depends on what you want to make. I'm going to do it like this because I don't know exactly what photos I'm going to put here. But the idea of putting a 6 by 8, I really like the idea of that. So I've just finished doing all my fussy cutting, and for the next part, we're going to fussy cut the center around here. So hold on, and we'll be back with that. So that's all fussy cut. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut it around here. Okay, so that's done. I've separated it from there. And now I'm going to bring back my page here, and we're going to put it right there. So what we want to do is we want to lift it up, and I'm going to overlap it on my photo a little bit. There we go. And then my Santa, about there. This one needs to be a little bit thicker. Excellent. Quite like that. So towards the end there, and then center on there. And it looks like Santa is in front of the presents in this area here. And then we had some fussy cutting. Where am I fussy cutting? There we are. It was that one. That one I want to put, how do we want to put it, on this side or that side? Again, I want to lift it up a little bit more. Okay, so that one will look good. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, so that's this side done, and then we'll finish embellishing it later. And now the other side, we are going to put a hot air balloon right about. I'm going to pop it right here. And I might have to use some hot glue about this one because I'm going to need the height. Although once it goes in the in its sleeve, it will lose some of its popped up bits. So let's see what we have that we're going to decorate. You know what? I'm going to put both my pages around here so I can see them. And I'm going to go ahead and decorate it. And I'm going to fast forward it because I'm going to take a while to do that. So we have this page. It's got some danglies. It's got my little balloon. Some of these chipboard, and now they're chipboard stickers, so you have to do is peel them and stick them down. And my sentiment is going to be, or my title is going to be Santa Claus Coming to Town. And what I'm going to do with this one, because it'll get lost in there, I am going to edge it. And then I'm going to raise it. Okay, so I've put some cardboard at the back of it, and I'm going to put it right here. So that's the first page, and then the other page we'll have little Santa. We've got some more of those chipboards, some more danglies, some more flowers up here, and it looks really, really nice. So that's our 2-page layout. And that's it for this one. We are done. So with our leftovers, we are gonna quickly make a very quick single page layout. Should we make a single? Should we make a double? Questions. I'll work it out and come back. So this page should be about 7 inches. Let's measure it. Oh, no, it's not. It is. So we've got 2.5, 9.5. Yep, 9.5, which we've got 2.5 inches missing. So if I cut one of these at 3 inches, so that's 3 inches. It means I've got 1/2 inch. So what I'll do is I'll take that out and I'll go at 1/2 inch. Pop that back down, and I'm gonna get a pencil and I'm gonna go down where that line is. So that means I can glue that down there, and it will give me a 12-inch pages. Beautiful. I'll just pop that on there. And that should be 12 by 12. sure I've got it all down straight. Yep, that's pretty straight. Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is I have this left over from my previous project. So I'm going to cut about 1.5 inches. Let's see how much we can get out of it. Yours will be different depending on how close you fussy cut your center, obviously. So we can get 2 inches out of that. No, just under the 2 inches. It's 1 7/8 for me. And then I'm going to put it right there. Okay, next I'm going to put my photo right here. There we go. Okay, so I ended up making my mat 4.5 by 6.5, and then I've got a 6x4 photo, but it's already been matted on a white cardstock. So I'm going to do it that way, and I like that. So I'm just going to glue it down. Before I glue that down, I just want to know where I'm going to put it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get my little embellishments that I have left over and pop them over here. Now, I have Christmas morning, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to use my ink again to edge it. Oh, there it is. Pebble Beach again. I'm going to distress it a little bit more. So we're going to use Christmas morning. Oh, he put little. We've got a little Santa here. He will look quite cute there. What else we have? We have a little gnome, which I think is supposed to be Santa again. Okay, let's start gluing things down and see how we go. So that's it for today, ladies. We have our double page layout all finished and our extra single page layout all finished. That's little Angel when she was a bit younger. How cute does she look? That's it. We'll see you next week for another video, and if you like this one, please like, share and subscribe, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notified whenever my videos are released. Thank you for now. Bye.